Good day to you, gentlemen.
At the start, Artem was all about trying to block Stevenson's lead hand. It's a common tactic in an open stance matchup, where an orthodox fighter is fighting a southpaw. He also poked at Stevenson's body with jabs to see what would happen, and to get him used to dropping his hands, opening up the head in consequence. Both guys were being really careful, like walking on burning coal. Artem tried to push Stevenson to the corner with feints, but he couldn't really land anything solid. He was mostly throwing jabs and lead hooks that Stevenson was easily dodging and keeping a good distance. Then Artem landed a right cross to the body, which was the first actual punch other than a jab or a lead hook, a bit more serious. He then got a bit overexcited and threw a big hook which missed, making him lose balance and get hit in the body while wasting time trying to adjust back. Artem then fixed his footing issue but still couldn't land anything solid. He was moving around a lot and faking, which was working pretty well to keep Stevenson thinking, since he's a reaction-based fighter. Stevenson got cornered but escaped by steering Artem away with the lead hand and taking advantage of Artem's weakest side as an orthodox. Artem tried to follow up but didn't land anything. After a body jab, Artem threw a right hook that may or might not have been blocked, followed by a left hook that landed. That little pause between those punches showed that Artem was worried about getting countered by Stevenson, which, if it happened, it would have stopped the combination before it even started. In the second round, Stevenson was trying to be more aggressive and Artem was just trying to land anything he could, find him some success by hitting the body. He got another straight to the body even though Stevenson was pulling back a bit. Stevenson started to counter, replying to Artem's body shot with a jab. Then Artem managed to touch him with a body jab. It's a small but important win for him. They clinched for the first time with Stevenson trapped in the corner. Artem blocked his escape routes and threw more than just jabs this time, though Stevenson got up by defending, clinching, and then landing a body shovel hook as they separated. The second clinch showed Stevenson trying the shovel hook again. Later in the round, Stevenson pulled out a weird move with his arm, some call it chicken wing, creating space to land a left hook to Artem's ear. It was a good round for both of them, even though Stevenson was still trying to figure out Artem's shaky style. In the third round, Stevenson tried a move where he brought away Artem's lead hand before throwing his own hook. Artem tried this before. Stevenson's defense was good, but he had a habit of moving back in a line, which opened him up to straight punches. That's how Artem landed a good straight right. But Stevenson started to control the center of the ring more, using body jabs and throwing more punches. Stevenson landed more straight lefts this round, with his lead hand doing the hypnotizing for him. We saw Stevenson's classic move where he blocks the high guard with the lead hand and delivers a straight left to the body. To top it off, Stevenson was forced against the ropes, like usual, dodging everything and clinching just to land a body shot. In round 4, Stevenson kept doing the same thing, controlling the center and landing more shots. Artem was clearly getting tired because Stevenson's defense was too good, not letting him breathe. Artem started to overreach. Stevenson's defense, like I said, looked beautiful. He was making Artem miss by a hair and then hitting him to the body, and that's why fatigue showed on Artem. Stevenson knew this because going back to his corner, he was talking about stopping him. And by round 5, Artem was desperate, tired, and knew he was losing. Stevenson was taking advantage, but not by much. It was a slower round than last one. Stevenson wasn't rushing in because his style was trying to take advantage of mistakes and be defensive. It's not as exciting to watch, but it's great for analyzing. But he could be doing more though, countering with combinations instead of 1 or 2 punches. Round 6, Artem was just trying to survive. He was still dangerous, but slowing down fast. Stevenson became more aggressive but got countered more than before. Maybe that's why he doesn't like being the aggressor. He was still landing heavy punches though.
It's the same IQ with Tank. Tank slowly allowed Martin to
Round 7, Stevenson maintained the same pace, which was a bit risky because Artem may have been able to get a second wind. Still, good work by Stevenson. The fight was slowing down even more in the 8th. Stevenson was playing it safe, which is fine if he just wanted to win. But if you want to finish Artem like he was talking about, he should have done more. Artem was starting to come back and he landed a good left hook because Stevenson got a bit careless and was admiring his work. It was a confidence boost for Artem since he didn't land anything meaningful in the last rounds, and now as he's tired, he managed to land something. Round 9 saw both guys getting more active. The punches that landed on Stevenson were mainly left hooks, maybe a slight weakness. Stevenson was more aggressive, but Artem was waking up. Shakur was good in close quarters, using the tricky chicken wing movements with his arm, but he would have done more damage to the desperate Artem if he stayed in long range. Round 10 was similar to the previous rounds. Stevenson was winning but not really trying to finish Artem, who was still fighting to survive. Artem landed a good up jab though, which made Stevenson stop for a second. He hadn't seen something similar too often in this fight. Round 11 was the same thing. Stevenson was winning easily, defending, countering, just not throwing enough punches to finish Artem. Round 12, Artem was just trying to stay up on his feet. Stevenson won comfortably, showing how good he was. These types of fights are good for the sport because they show the pure science of boxing and the beautiful art of defense. They are really exciting to watch live if you're interested in knockouts, but they're great for analysis. And you, if you want to learn how to analyze boxing footage so well, it'll make you deadly in the ring, message me.
What?